Guys, let's continue with the second episode on the bond market. How does the government raise money through the bond market? The government raises money through the bond market by holding an auction. How does an auction work? For example, different parastatals in the government have this budget for example, the Ministry of Roads has a budget of like 100 billion. So what it will do, the Ministry of Government will approach the center, the Ministry of Treasury, give them the budget. Now, the Ministry of Treasury will offer a bond into the back end for the interested parties to come and take it off. So the Ministry of the Ministry of Treasury will offer this 100 million to the public. You and I will come in and buy this bond from the Central Bank of Kenya through what we call a primary auction. A primary auction is an activity where interested buyers who want to purchase this particular bond will be able to bid. So, for example, you'll say, I have 10 million. I'm willing to lend to you, the government, but for me, I'd want an interest of 12%. Someone else will say, I have 30 million. I want to lend to the government, but I want an interest of 7%. Someone will say 8%. So, upon the deadline of us submitting our bids to the government will therefore take these bids and come up with the weighted average. So it will have an average number. That weighted average is what the government will settle after the closure of us submitting our bids. Now, that process of submitting the bids, the government settling on the weighted average for that bond, all that activity is basically what is known as an auction. Are we together? And this is the first avenue that you can buy the bond from the government, and that is why we call it the primary market, meaning you participating in an auction process directly with the government. So what is the secondary market? Because we have the primary and we have the secondary market. The secondary market comes in after the closure of that primary market. If I'm still interested to buy that bond, now I can go to someone else who has already bought the bond in the primary and tell them, hey, I want your bond. Are you willing to sell to me? And at what interest rate per annum? Are we together? Great. Thank you. See you on the next episode as we discuss the definition of a coupon. Good luck.